Phil, would Wikipedia be a good resource to use here in this particular assignment?
It could very well be a good resource.
Why? My instructor usually tells me not to use it.
Well, I would use it for some details about the programs.
Okay.
You could also use it as a finding aid.
Mm-hmm.
And let me illustrate that. Coming here to the Wikipedia website, you could try a number of searches. Your students probably could think of many ways to look for this. Some of the examples that I would suggest is that they start with the name of the country in an adjectival form along with the word television programs.
So not Sweden, but
Swedish. Let's try
Swedish television programs in English.
Result list includes one hit entitled The Bar, a TV series. It says that The Bar was a popular Swedish reality television program that was first seen in Sweden in 2000 and in other countries from 2001. So if I click on that, again, I may be able to find, this is just an example of how I might be able to find a program that was considered popular in its country of origin. Some other possible searches that could be tried would be like television in and then the name of the country. And here we get a list of television in India, a general article, and then the list of television stations in India, and then perhaps some various programs. Let's take a look at this one, television in India, at the top of the result list. This may or may not give us some specific program names, but it may, if it doesn't, it may give us some links to some programming. Here's a link to the Raj television network, for example.
Yeah, I found that going to a network itself can give you a list of those television shows that are popular with that network. And that's a good way of finding a television show.
Yes. So another search strategy that your students might try is the phrase list of television. And then they could add, if they wanted to, the specific country, or they could just stay with list of television, actually.
And Google or Wikipedia will actually suggest some
yes
for you. What did you end up finding in your search if you were interested in Sweden?
Well, actually, I did find a program. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. It's P-A-S-P-A-R-E-T.
Pasparet?
Well, that's how I would pronounce it. Here's the link to the Pasparet program, but I want to draw your attention before I click on it, Dr. Tu, to this list of Swedish television ratings for 2006. Something like that might also help just kind of stumble across that. But let's look at this Pasparet. Here, the Wikipedia entry for this program does tell us that it is a popular Swedish TV game show broadcast on SVT since September 5, 1987.
That's a long time.
Yes, and still running. And
translates into brain train.
Yes, literally on the track. So it gives us some information about its format, the contestants. Contestants included celebrities as well as the regular person on the street, so to speak.
Right, those look like Swedish contestants, celebrity contestants.
So that might be a program, for example, that if is not being marketed internationally, that could be adapted for an international audience.
Very promising.